I'm George Boston Rhymes in Valdosta, Georgia. My question is here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, and South Georgia in general. This is Channel 10 WALB NBC for Valdosta. How could it be that the local news media could not cover the in-depth news concerning the Quitman 10? There was just a status hearing of the Quitman 10 case. It is a high-profile case, as said and reported by the judge, Judge Lane. He said it was a high-profile case and that he wanted everybody to be treated fairly. He talked to both attorneys, and it's strange that that particular status, like many other things in Valdosta and Lowndes County and South Georgia in general, goes unreported. My question is, the Quitman 10 entire case from start to finish seems to have been a practical whiteout when it comes to in-depth reporting. We know that the citizens in Brooks County have talked about being allegedly intimidated by the Georgia G.B.R. We have heard about senior citizens being intimidated to the point that they will refuse to come back and vote in a local election. Why is this? Why is it that on July the 17th, no one came out to report a high-profile story wherein the possible disenfranchisement of people and voters were discussed and talked about? You can see that on this particular channel. But I say again, how can we live in South Georgia with up-to-date news cameras and news media, and yet the news go unreported? We, the local jail, have had 30 jail deaths from 1994 until 2009, and from 2009 to 2012, we don't know how many jail deaths have occurred, and none of our news media nor newspapers in South Georgia are addressing that issue, as if the veterans that have died in the Valdosta and Lowndes County Jail, some who may have came through and were stationed at Moody Air Force Base, Georgia, a federal installation, nobody's talking about it. Why is this? This is George Boston Rhymes in Valdosta, Georgia, asking the pertinent questions because they need to be asked under our form of government. Once again, this is George Boston Rhymes saying bye-bye. We're gone.